Drummers Against Implied Timekeeping. I'm going to do some syncopated rhythm based upon the song Fly Like an Eagle by the Steve Miller Band. I'll do some variations on the idea utilizing the remote hi-hat. Now I know most of you don't own a remote hi-hat, and I understand, but I want to give you an idea. When you play open-handed, double pedal, and you have the opportunity to get a remote hi-hat, I want you to hear some of the great things you can do. All right, so check it out. 3, 4. Couple things to keep in mind. If you want to do a fill and pull off as I did, it's a little tricky. You would play the fill, right, right, left, right, not your foot, then it has to be to finish out the phrase. Understand that? Very tricky to do at first because you have to play right, left, right, and then move your foot over to match when your left hand comes down at the same time. Now the point of the video here, and what I'm always stressing, is if you can develop your left side to play quarters, eighths, or a syncopated pattern like this, and your right hand is free, I want you to go around your floor tom, your toms, percussion, cymbal, anything you have. But if you were fortunate enough to get a remote hi-hat, look what happens. I'm 2 drummers for sure now, and I would have never been able to do it cross-sticking, clearly. Because your timekeeper is your right hand, all your nuances you're doing with your right hand. If you could switch it to your left side, now all my nuances are freed up, and I can do all the basic hi-hat stuff and more. And the pulse is improved greatly. Because most drummers are going to have to play it like this, pull off, play their riff, and then go back to the time. This is more linear and more, gosh, it tracks better. It's 1,000 times improved, and I want you to explore it. All right, so clearly I'm a big advocate of remote hi-hats. I just got this, and I think they're preferable to lots of cymbals or lots of toms. A double pedal and a remote hi-hat to me are the most important thing next to your bass drum on a drum set. And I want to explore and give you an idea of what you can do with this remote hi-hat if utilized properly. Most drummers, it's a secondary hi-hat for position reasons, but I think it's essential to integrate on your drum set. So let me know what you think. If you have any questions, I'm on twitter.com/drummersagainst, facebook.com/drummersagainst implied timekeeping. Like me on that if you would. rdalbus57.wix.com/DAITK is my website. Take a look at that just for my background and who I am and what I'm up to. And for those of you that are coming in for the very first time, clearly this is a little bit more technically challenging. And if you don't have the remote hi-hat, I still want you to see these things, and then I'd like you to go back and look at my catalog. It is very extensive. But there's a natural progression to get to this point, to understand where I'm coming from. That open-handed playing is a developmental thing and a big change, because you learned one way and now I'm telling you don't, and kind of deconstructing and rebuilding. But if you can, understand where I'm coming from. So go back, look at my Fly Like an Eagle videos and a whole host of other videos that I've made to understand the progression to get here. And if you like what you're seeing, I'd like you to subscribe to my channel, because your subscription is your way of showing support to what I'm doing and what I will be doing in the future. And I have a lot of things planned because of the remote hi-hat that you see here. So thank you so much for those of you who have stayed with me and supported me. I appreciate that support. It means so much to me, and I'm flattered that you like what I'm doing. So bear with me, understand where I'm coming from and what I'm going to be doing in the future. But I want you to experiment a little bit with this rhythm, all right? Just work with it slowly, not much, but get the basics down. Just that alone, that rhythm alone improves and elevates you, because you can do it this way, but check the difference in sound. So for now, without the remote hi-hat, just do it on the floor tom or bell of your cymbal. All right, so good luck to all of you, and let me know what you think. And thank you very much for your support. Take care.